yes, I can. I live in Spain, and last December, early December, I suffered a condition called temporal arthritis. This took the form of a horrendous headache followed by an attack on my optic nerves, which rendered me partially blind. I got in touch with some friends who took me to hospital, and they administered huge doses of steroids to counteract the temporal arthritis. And this in turn, the side effects or the bad effects of this affected me with the form of diabetes and lack of appetite, of severe what's the word I'm looking for? Tiredness and so on. So it had all sorts of different side effects as a result. Anyway, they discharged me from the hospital, and I went home, and then I went on my holidays to Austria. And then when I came back, the condition worsened and worsened and worsened. And I went into hospital again, and I was there for about 9 weeks, just on huge dosage of steroids, and literally lying in a bed and wasting away. My daughter and my son came over to see me and to look after me, and we decided as a family that I would come to the UK for treatment. When I came to the UK, I was admitted into St. Peter's Hospital in Chertsey, and more or less the same thing happened there. I was lying in a bed and literally wasting away. And then my daughter found online the Bridge House, who specialise in physiotherapy, and so we decided as a family to get in touch and to get into Bridge House and expose myself to the physiotherapy. Well, by the time I got to Bridge House, I literally could not lift my foot off the floor. It was that bad. Couldn't stand, couldn't walk, obviously. As a result of it, I was bedbound. Couldn't do anything for myself, couldn't get out of bed. And as a result, I had to wear those terrible napkins that you have to wear. And that was so embarrassing for me, and I hated it. But that soon went away with the physiotherapy. The amazing thing was that, to me anyway, was that I arrived there on a Tuesday evening, and on a Wednesday morning, I had physiotherapists coming to see me and starting treatment. That was really amazing. And I've gone from, we started off with having a hammock type thing put around me, attached to a hoist, and hoisting me out of the bed. It was that difficult. And we progressed from there to where we are today. "12 weeks. I was there for 12 weeks. I set myself a target, and it was probably 11 weeks longer than they wanted me there, but I was there for 12 weeks, and I got on famously with everybody, and especially the staff there and the physiotherapists, who I must say at this stage were wonderful. They great sense of humour, They encouraged me no end to do things. They set me little challenges, although they didn't know it at the time. But every time that they said, well, we're going to do this, I took it, being the type of bloke that I am, as a challenge. And I could do that. And that's how we progressed. When I left Bridge House after 12 weeks, we got the physio to come and visit every day, Monday, Friday. And very good because they were doing, although you don't have the equipment in the house that you have in Bridge House, but nevertheless they made up for that with different exercises and techniques. And so after they'd been, each and every one of them, I noticed the difference from the exercise they did, and for their enthusiasm and their expertise. I could tell the difference after each session. It still is wonderful. I have a lot to thank my daughter for. She ensured that there's a stair lift put into the house. There's a bed which folds and lifts and in the house, a table that you can draw up to the bed to use, a chair that they can use, and so on. She organised all that. So by the time I arrived here, it was all in place. It was only a matter of coming in. I arrived, if I remember rightly, using 2 walking sticks. And now I'm in a position where I don't use 1 walking stick. We have been persuaded to buy a walker. Totally unnecessary. But we have it anyway, so I hope there's a good second-hand market in walkers. But to answer your question, yeah, I put it all down to my daughter. I was told by the chap in charge down at Bridge House that I would probably find difficulty in getting in and getting out of the car. None of it. It's a challenge, isn't it? Yes. So straight away it was sit down into the car, then get up out of the car, no bother. Well, if I hadn't had the physio at home, I would probably have regressed. But I haven't. I've got better. And that's totally due to the physiotherapy that I received from the, I can only describe as the experts who have come to see me and performed on me and bullied me and encouraged me and educated me on how my body works and what to do to do this and to do that, and in the main become friends. So that now, from the beginning, not just now, from the beginning, I value their expertise, and I know that everything they say to me and they make me do is for my benefit. Are you kidding me? Now, I used to have to clamber out of the chair because I had no strength in my legs at all. And can I demonstrate? Now, are you taking notice? And I can walk about the place without sticks or without anything. My family, like the carers down at Bridge House, won't allow me to do anything. No, you mustn't do that because. But I can do it because that's the sort of person I am. I look at something and say, I can do that. I'm a very positive thinking person. I'll give you, for example, I used to have a reclining chair in Bridge House, and when they come to see me in the bed in the night, this was before I was walking on my own without stick and all the rest of it, I had to get up out of the reclining chair and go to the bed. And they would insist on getting a machine for me to stand with to walk from here to there, which was about 2 steps. So while they were out getting the machine, I would get out of the chair and walk and sit on the bed. And when they come back in, shock horror. How did you do that? Yes, very easy. And the physios who came, who administered to me in Bridge House were excellent, and the physios who come to see me at excellent, all excellent. Can't speak highly enough of them. Would I recommend them to anybody else? Yes, I would. Every day of the week, I'm getting my life back. There was a stage when I was in Spain that I was asking myself, is this how it ends? Is this going to be the end of it all? And now I'm looking to the future and thinking, I'm going to live until there's nobody left to bury me.
I went to Spain in January to visit him after Christmas, and I was really shocked by the deterioration in his muscle mass. And when I was there, we went out for dinner a few nights and I knew something wasn't right. So I went on the net while I was at work, frantically looking for anything. And I came across Therapies on Thames. And I was going through all the testimonials you had, and I thought, this is exactly what we want. This is what we need. So I went back to the hospital like, Dad, look at this. What do you think? And it was the best thing we ever did. I cannot praise them enough because I have my dad back. And I can honestly say what Therapies on Thames have done, they have given us our dad back for however long that's going to be. And I can't praise or thank them enough. The whole team, even the guys in Bridge Court to the physios that come to the house, they are just phenomenal. Can't praise them enough.